Hey y'all, real quick, I just wanted to come on and encourage you. Listen, you know what? Remember the fact that you already know who God is. Therefore, you already won because you know who God is. See, one of the things that, a lot of times the enemy will try to deter you in is your belief of God and your belief in God and what God can actually do. Because of whatever that's in front of you in the moment may appear as if, okay, it's going to turn out worse than what it actually is. And so, of course, a lot of us tend to overthink and think over and over and think about and ponder on the negative aspect of what's happening. And then we begin to question God and if he's there. One of the things I want to offer you very quickly, it's going to be a quick video, I promise. One of the things I want to offer you is this. Whenever you are faced with the adversity and you find yourself in a thought process, in a spinning mindset, your mind is spinning in negative thoughts and negative things, and then you begin to question God and whether or not he's there, I promise you he is there. As a matter of fact, this is the moment where God is probably carrying you through. And because you may not in the moment, at the time that you are swirling in your mind these negative thoughts and it's starting to overwhelm you, you may not be able to actually feel the presence of God in that moment, okay? But I promise you, God is right there with you. See, here's the thing. When you are hyper focused on the negative things, we can sometimes forget that God is still in the midst because God is omnipresent. He's everywhere. And it's the enemy's job to try to make you forget that God is still with you and then cause you to turn around and question God as to whether or not he's going to do what he said he's going to do. Remember, God is already with you, in you, within you. Okay? And those of you who are children of God, he said he would never leave you nor forsake you. That's the part that we need to continue to remember, is that God said he would never leave us nor forsake us, nor would he have his seed begging bread. So God is not going to put you in a situation where you are forsaken and begging bread, especially if you are seeking him, seeking his will for your life, seeking after God. See, the one thing that I want you to remember is God will always provide you a way of escape, okay? And especially when you're dealing with the battleground of the mind, in a sense that your mind is wanting to veer off into a negative space and have you pondering on that instead of focusing on the fact that God is there because he's within you and inside you. See, the battleground of the mind can get you caught up. And that is the enemy's, that's his thing, right? He wants to have us caught up in our mind, thinking about everything negative, not remembering that God is already within us. He's with us all the time. God will never leave you or forsake you. I promise you that. I need you to hold on and remember, even when your brain decides that it wants to spin and go into a negative space, bring yourself back, reel yourself back in, take a deep breath. Remember that God is with you through it all. He is there. And not only that, but he is going to make a way of escape for you. He will, because he said he would never leave you nor forsake you, and he's going to make a way of escape. Now, your belief is what is going to allow for you to be in the mind space of remembering who God is, right? Our God is omnipotent. He is powerful. He's a God that thrives in the impossible. I've said this many times before in several videos. God thrives in what we think is impossible is never impossible for God. And it's up to us to maintain our faith through the battleground of the mind. . Y'all with me? Okay. Wanted to encourage you. to remember who God is and that God is with you and he's within you. He's inside you. He's always there. He's omnipresent. He's holding you through this. Just keep holding on and trusting him through the process. Because yes, it's part of the process of you getting to your next level, your next dimension in God, and or receiving whatever it is that God is bringing into your life. The process is not going to kill you. Trust me, it's not going to kill you. But it's up to you to reel yourself back in, take a deep breath, and remember that God has the final say in everything. And God is omnipresent. He is everywhere. And he's also within you, especially if you've accepted God as your personal Lord and Savior. He's there with you and within you. Okay? All right. Okay. Just remember that, okay? All right. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Now, you go out and make it a great day on purpose, and don't you go messing up nobody else's day. But remember, God is within you. So whenever you're battling that battleground of your mind, when your mind starts to take you into that negative space, take a breath, reel yourself back in, and remember God is in control. And everything that is happening to you is not happening to you to harm you, because everything works together for the good of those that love God and are called according to his purpose. So even though it might look crazy and bad now, trust that God is going to make a way of escape and he's going to bring you through victorious. All right. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Now you go out and make it a great day on purpose, and don't you go messing up nobody else's day, okay? All right, I love y'all. I love y'all. Bye.